I remember that nasty overtime goal you had on Anders Lindback, top corner in Tampa. But like I mentioned off the top, you were the first experience I had as a goaltender where, you think of, okay, Dale Weise, he's just a fourth line guy.
Yeah.
I remember the first shot you ripped on me. You ripped my glove off. You shot that thing so hard. You must have pumped like 12 goals past me in the summer scrimmage.
Yeah.
And this guy who's just a fourth line guy who's not very good is actually nasty. So if anybody's listening or watching that maybe doesn't understand or hasn't played at a high level, can you try to put into perspective like how good a fourth line NHL player really is?
Yeah, I mean, even more so now. Like these guys on the fourth line, it's all about. I would say there's 90% of guys that are on the fourth line right now could go and play on a team's top two lines, given the right opportunity, play on the power play, and you're going to score. Like guys are so good, but you just get slotted in a role. Sometimes, you get pigeonholed as he's a checker now. He's a checker, but he could go and play on the second line on this team, play on the power play, let him stay there for 20 games, probably scores 10, 12 points. Whereas if he goes on the fourth line, he might only score 12 points all year because you're not getting the opportunities, right? You're starting every defensive zone face-off. You're not getting any offensive zone draws. You're not on the power play. Like, it's really all about opportunity. And fourth line guys are, to me, you could ask all the skilled guys in the NHL, who would you rather play against? Do you want to play against the checking line or do you want to play against the skilled line? They're going to say the skilled line all day long. The skilled guys have 100 times more skill. But those checking guys play way harder, and they don't give you an inch, and it's way harder to play against them. So it's I always love it. Like I play a little bit of beer league, not so much now because I think I'm still in pretty good shape. So it's not beneficial, but I get chirped all the time. It's like, wow, you're just, people say you were just a fourth line. And it was like, well, okay, man, well.
Tell it to my bank account.
Like it's funny when people say that, but it's
well, when I have conversations with people, regarding the American League and the minor leagues compared to the National League, and even people that say they prefer the Western League because it's more exciting, and they're right because there's more mistakes that are being made.
Yeah.
And feel free to either validate this or tell me I'm completely off my rocker, but I always said that the guys that are playing in the American League that are on your first and second line could 100% jump up and play in the NHL. The biggest difference that I've noticed in the NHL and the American League is the passing. That's really what separates the two.
Yeah, I think you're bang on. I think going back when I went to the minors in 2019 for 3 months after being in the NHL for 11 years, it was like, okay, I'm in the right spot, but you're just not getting it to me quick enough. And then that's the difference. Where the NHL, it's almost easier where you see some guys struggle in the American League, and then all of a sudden, as a skilled guy, all of a sudden they get to the NHL and they're playing great. You're like, how did that happen? Why is he better in the NHL than the American League? I saw it a ton of times when I was younger. Because guys, they just don't think the game quick enough. Like you said, like they can play in the NHL for sure. They got the skill. They can skate. They can think the game. They can shoot the puck. Everybody can shoot the puck now. But they just can't do it quick enough consistently. Where in the NHL, I don't need to worry. Like I'm a winger. I rim the puck here. I know my centers. I don't need to look. I know he's there. Boom, I get it to him. Where the American League, I get the puck. And he's 10 feet this way, or he's, when I throw it there and it's a turnover, it's like, well, that was a shitty play. It's like, well, no, that guy should have been in the right spot. And I think that's a really good point that you make. Is that's the biggest. Like you go watch the American League, you're like, man, this is fast. It's the same speed as the NHL, but the game just can't move fast enough because the guys can't make the decisions quick enough. And you just talk about playing junior. I love watching junior hockey now, like you said, because there's so many mistakes. The NHL is so scripted because guys are so good. Everyone's in the right spot, and it just flows. There's not a lot of mistakes. Guys are just so good.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old. It might be new. It might be a full episode. It might be a half episode. But you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?